Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
He American.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Thank you for joining us. We are on episode, what, Tequila?
268.
That one? 268. And we are going to do some little chit-chatting tonight. You know, how we have to do from time to time where we just talk about random stuff. You know, like everyday life. People do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're an introvert, you just don't want to do that. Me before 11 a.m. Basically.
Well, you just changed my joke.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but let me finish my intro here. Thank you guys for joining us. We're really excited about this year and the listeners and the fans and the feedback. We appreciate it so much. And we're just getting started.
Just
I know it's
so y'all know,
260 something episodes. What? I'm sorry. Okay.
the fans, they keep us cool.
I'm already cool.
They keep us cool. The fans, they keep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Fans. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Way over my head. But I'm already cool. But thank you guys for assisting. Anyhow, before we get into it, Tequila, how was your week?
It was good.
Just good? Okay. Good's better than bad. Cognac, how was your week?
Interesting. I saw a lot of stuff, and I guess we'll chit chat about it. How was your week?
My week was disappointing. I guess I'll chit chat about it too. Disappointing, and then a great highlight end of the week because Harper Rose and the team won another beautiful soccer football game today. Loved it. Love to see it.
6-2.
Yep. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love those girls. They're so fun and so cute. And watching them like improve and become friends is adorable. But yeah. Anywho, before we get into our chit chatting, we have a couple of segments that we do.
What the fuck with the girl?
My what the fuck goes to the what do they call them? The flotuses? The flotuses, the
First lady?
The first mail order FLOTUS did a whole speech this week after 2 years of being accused of being in those files. You know, you can say what the fuck you want about any other president. No other wife has had to go on stage and I never this is ridiculous. Nobody else has ever had to do this, and all of a sudden, because people are pissed off about the war going on, now she wants to talk about it. Yeah, I think he found his first op. Good, so good for that. But yeah, what the fuck? Really?
What the fuck with the girl? Talking with Cognac.
Okay.
So, did you hear about the cologne fragrance they're making for introverts?
No, but I think you said it.
Yeah,
It's called Leave Me the Cologne. Yeah.
I heard about it because I heard
Yeah,
about it.
but just in case you're new, yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what changed my. So, I didn't know.
And then the fan joke, you know, that was also.
I mean, that was a ball.
It's cool. Yeah, you guys are so welcome.
That was a preemptive comments.
Anyhow, let's chit chat, guys, gentlemen. Is there anything you want to chit chat about, or should I go first again?
Right, go.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
So, I randomly went into a McDonald's to just literally use the restroom before I went to go pick up from school, and this dude was in the stall, locked up, and he had a foreign accent. Like, I explained what I thought it was. I knew what it was, but he was like arguing with somebody about like stealing oatmeal. Like, no, you're not listening to me. I had my one oatmeal, and this guy is lying about his oatmeal. He lost it, and I'm like, what kind of conversation? What? You locked yourself in the back? Because he was like walking back and forth because I could see his shadow. And he was arguing about like stealing some oatmeal.
First of all, mind your business in the bathroom.
Well, I mean, it was a shout conversation. So like, I'm like,
but
really?
You know, he's tired of fucking John in the break room stealing his fucking oatmeal, I guess.
Like, he said, no, I only had one oatmeal. He's lying on me. I'm not stealing his
Who's stealing oatmeal? Is oatmeal?
Oatmeal probably was a code word for
Oh,
Percocet, cocaine, marijuana.
Percocet.
Yeah.
Molly Percocet.
well, then you need to have that conversation somewhere else if you think.
Why? Why? We
Because
think it's oatmeal.
It's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He locked in the
Well,
shelter.
And minding his business.
All right, so going
Minding
back.
his oatmeal business.
Okay, going back, you know, yes, everything changes, and they used to give you keywords like, I need a couple hamburgers, meant something. I need this and this.
Well, somebody
It
else
just
doesn't say that it's
depends.
oatmeal.
It just depends on your circle.
Yeah.
The words.
Even I know.
Yeah.
Even though I know that, and I
Yeah.
don't slang weight. Do
No.
I sound hip? Do I still say that?
Especially being on the phone and prove, hey, I'm gonna need a couple hamburgers sent here.
You keep saying that.
Well, no, I mean, that was,
Were you in prison?
no, I'm just like, I had some relative, a couple relatives.
Oh, so you speak from like personal
And you used to be moving hamburgers.
I'm not speaking on
You used to be
person.
moving hamburgers.
No. Personally, no.
Right.
Personally, no.
You-
I used to warn about,
Yeah, like you
don't do them hamburgers. Don't you do them hamburgers, because you may get caught up with them hamburgers.
Oh my god, you were so stuck in the house, that's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Anyhow, what did you, is there something you want to chat about? Mind your business in the bathroom, guys.
Have you ever considered giving up work to enjoy the things you like to do and not bother about the cash inflow?
You don't answer first, then, since you asked. Let Chit Chat.
All the time. All the time.
Guys have income, isn't
No, the cash inflow.
You don't care about the cash inflow, you just want to not work and do what you enjoy doing. If that makes you money, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because we work for the inflow.
Yeah.
yeah. So, like, no, so what do you, what,
Have you ever?
He doesn't know.
no,
He
I'm
can't
saying,
comprehend it because
what
he
do you
needs
get
cash.
passionate about, like,
That's not.
That's not the question.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not asking
I
a
mean,
question.
yeah, of course, yeah. Who wouldn't? I wouldn't know nobody who wouldn't.
I like working.
I like working too.
I don't know. I've never thought about not working because I feel like even if I work for myself, it's still work.
Yeah.
And I'm passionate about creating and getting things done, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I enjoy that. And yeah, I'm always going to worry about the cash flow because we live in America. These bills are fucking high.
So you got to turn that passion into cash.
Yeah. But I feel like
It depends on what the passion is, I guess.
I feel like currently I'm passionate about what I'm doing. So maybe if you asked me a year or two ago, maybe, yeah, I just want to sit on the beach and not deal with that. So,
Are you passionate about maybe a whale, like jumping on the beach and you say that if you happen to be on the beach for
well, I would do that regardless.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would do that. At Galveston. I don't even want to be at Galveston, so, yeah.
Now, would you say, well, bull shark, if a bull shark landed on the beach, right on there, just swam up the land, would you try to help it get back into the ocean?
Yeah, with a stick.
With a stick? Where
Yeah.
are you going to get the stick from? Okay.
It's first of all, they're prevalent in Galveston, and that beach is not the cleanest, I'll find something to poke at it with, you know.
They're about 500.
I'm not versed on bull sharks. I just know they just be biting to bite. So I don't want it to bite me on dry land. And I don't want it to bite me the moment I put it in the water. So, but yeah, I'm gonna help anything that I need help. Besides like a jellyfish, right? Because, ow.
No. You can't even touch those. You need like rubber boots on.
That's why I said ow. But
And if you kick it, you already destroyed its nervous system, so it's gonna come in back to the ocean like. Lord, you didn't see my face. Hey,
oh my god.
hey,
So I'm
Jess.
gonna chat about something really quick. I'm gonna keep it as vague as possible, but where I feel like it should correlate to anybody. I got my feelings hurt this week. That doesn't typically happen for me. But I was very passionate about something. Speaking of passion, very passionate about something that I spent a lot of time, and I know a lot of people around me spent a lot of time building, despite the negativity around it, and made it something huge. And I feel like I was really
leaning on the camera, Rob. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Oh, it's probably nice.
But
well, you might as well just sit there, sit in it.
No.
Okay, because that's just making it awkward for
No,
people
I'm
watching.
back.
Or if they don't know what you're doing, if you're stealing oatmeal or what.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, so I was pretty patient, waiting for this thing I was passionate about to be loyal. And this particular thing made a whole sideways decision that I didn't see coming.
Yeah.
And a terrible one at that. And it hurt my feelings. It hurt a lot of people's feelings. And I don't wish bad on these people, but I just wish people, and I'm going to speak on it now because that's how passionate I am. In this industry that I'm in, that Cognac is in, it's a big industry, but also a small industry. It is very easy to do your research, especially when you're in Texas. Texas has a whole different set of rules, a whole different set of good boy and what is that they call it, the good old boys thing, whatever.
Depends where you're at.
Okay, so I'm speaking, you weren't chit-chatting about it. The good old boys where people know, that you need to know. You need to know what reputations are out here. You need to keep your word and your honesty, or you're blackballed in this industry. And this particular entity can't fuck around in Texas at all. They don't have a good reputation here. That goes from the smallest to the highest of what you're trying to do with your products. And everybody knows it, and that's why it moved around to other states, because they couldn't tackle here. Let me tell you this, if you're dealing with me in general, period, point blank, if you lose Texas, you lose a very huge fucking market. A very huge market. And the mom and pops of this state isn't going to make up for what you lose here. So please think about that before you see the flashy lights, and do your research. Go to every state that a distributor's in and talk to the people. It's very, very important, because flashing lights are just that, flashing lights. When someone's actually passionate about your shit, like you're passionate about your shit, that's probably where you should stay. And that's just in life, you know? Do your research in life. That's all I wanted to chit-chat about. Any input, anybody?
I mean, I do have one, because I've known this cat for a
Well,
while.
I'm not talking about the cats and that. I'm
No,
just
I'm
made
just-
it in general.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general, like, yeah, bring it into the market, and it's heartfelt. That, like, He entrusted me, made it big, and decided to go there.
Good luck.
Good luck. I mean, that's all I can say. Good luck. Love you still.
Mhm.
No, me and him, right?
Okay, cool. Cool.
But I guess,
There you go. Tequila. Do you care about my hurt feelings? You have an opinion about my hurt feelings?
So my question earlier was, if you ever thought about quitting your job and doing something you love and not worry about the inflow, then kind of asked what am I passionate about? One thing I'm passionate about is business. I love business, the ins and outs of business, since businesses start from nothing and grow into something. I like to see people develop a business plan, execute their business plan all the way to their exit strategy to get out of business. And hopefully, when they get to the point to make that exit, that business they build is successful. And the same way with these brands, because I come from the same industry, I'm abreast of what goes on in that industry. And if you're not giving your brand to a distributor that has real, I'm gonna say foot soldiers, that's passionate about your brand, the ownership or the leadership of that distributor is passionate about your brand ain't gonna grow. Regardless if I can take your brand and I guarantee you I can get your brand into the 50 United States, including 51st, if you want to call it Puerto Rico, and shit.
That's America.
But anyway, if I can promise you that I can get it into anything that's in this nation, I can guarantee you I got the footprint to show that I can get it there. But I don't give a fuck about your brand, and my people don't give a fuck about your brand, and I'm not finna motivate my people and introduce your brand to my people and try to encourage them to sell. I mean, you're gonna lose. Unless you got the resources to send the people out there to all these states that I'm finna get it in and build the brand, your brand gonna lose. But you might find one distributor that don't have that footprint, but they got the passion, they got the foot soldiers, and they're gonna get behind your shit and they're gonna push your shit. You might need to go right there. And that's just business 101, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got a brand, you got something that you're trying to get to the masses may not be the whole world. The masses may just be the second largest state in the United States, which is Texas. I mean,
Yeah. Exactly. Way to word it business-wise. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and especially when you have the choice, because you can also use somebody else in this state, somebody else in this state, and to me, it's lazy.
Word of mouth. I mean,
to me, it's lazy.
A lot of people in the United States of Texas, and they might take it back to their state. Man, I got this out in Texas. Can you get over here? And then start. But if you ain't got nobody that's passionate about it, that's pushing it. I mean, you in your office, you got all these sales slicks, flyers, T-shirts, caps, and all this shit. But they're not getting out there.
Yeah.
You go to your distributor and you see his fleet people washing their trucks with your T-shirts. I mean,
or using your stands, your case stack stands with their product, another product. Yeah. And I think it's also important to look at someone's history and portfolio. Look at their portfolio. Are you going to get lost in it? Probably. But
business is like poker, though.
Yep.
Kenny Rogers said it best. You gotta know when to hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Know when to walk away.
know when to fall.
Know when to run.
Yeah.
Never count some money sitting at the table.
Yeah.
I sound like they was counting their money sitting at the table.
Yeah.
The wrong person heard the count.
Mm-hmm. The wrong person heard the count. The wrong person just likes to take stuff from the passionate people. It's been their whole MO.
Yeah, it's bad when you got a piss-ass competitor.
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't really give a shit. As long as they just want to win. They just want to win.
Just got over there, and that's it. They're not going to focus on that. They're going to focus on their own brands, as they always did, and always copy.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
There you go. Moving on. We are doing great. I'm doing great. Super happy. And shout out to everyone, whether it's a supplier, somebody in the industry, whatever, that's believed in me. I really appreciate you guys and your supportive words. I've dealt with working in this industry a long time where people have, diminished what I'm capable of or try to keep me at bay. So I know that I'm only capable of it because of them, and it's just not the truth. And the proof is in the pudding in 5 months. Did you guys see that meme I sent you where the guy was like, some people love to see you succeed as long as their name's attached to it?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. They're rooting for you as long as they have a little cut of it. And it's time to just start rooting for yourself and listening to people that paid attention to the people that try to keep you at bay and watch what you actually did. So, thank you. Tequila, did you have another?
Yeah, can you describe yourself in 3 words? Since you asked, can you describe yourself in 3 words?
3 words. Black.
Black.
Passionate. Grateful.
Those are 3 words. What about you, Cognac?
Me?
Yeah.
White? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're chit chatting.
Passionate, giving my all.
It's 3 words.
3 words.
You can't. It's not 3 sentences or stanzas.
Giving it.
No, that's still 2 words.
That's give it. Hey, okay.
Just say passionate
Giving.
giving.
Passion, giving, and trying.
Okay. What about you?
Because if I say do it, that's 2 words too. So.
Yeah, it's a simple. I mean, this is why you had trouble in school because you just don't listen to the assignment.
No. Okay.
3 words can I describe tequila? Bold, cautious, and strategic.
Strategic.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Sure is. No, the reason I grabbed onto that word was like one of my next topics was going to be like, I was just going to say I'm trying to fish where the fish are, I guess. So, like, we have a vodka called Space City. Now, every bar does not have this vodka in at least Harris County. People live in King, all these places swear by Houston, and this whole astronaut thing.
Not the Woodlands though, because that's Dallas.
Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying,
You drove to Dallas.
if I was a bar owner and like Space City vodka, you couldn't make a Space City drink or something with it, mixed with like some, that
I'll make a meteorite.
whatever, a bunch of drinks.
Yeah.
I thought about. Literally, I thought about.
Falling stars.
No, I thought about the vodka with coffee and call it Dark Side of the
I would
Moon.
call mine Planet Pussy.
No drink.
That's at them clubs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Planet Pussy. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, if y'all bartenders don't have, in Houston, come on, man, you know how many drinks you could come up with Space City vodka? You in Houston, man. Come on.
I mean,
Give support. The thing's made here. It's made in Houston, Texas. It's made in Harris County. Come on. Get with me on that.
or you can just drink it straight on the, with meteorites.
On the earth.
With meteorites,
Right.
yeah.
You can,
What you drink? I got that Space City
Space
vodka.
City vodka.
Yeah. I get behind that.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You got so many Space City shits. Cause I remember Space City turning wheels over there in Devil Harbor, right off I-10. Right there, not far from where y'all used to be.
Yeah.
Got Space City turning wheels. Space City go. They need some bottles on their ship.
Right.
And they don't even sell.
Right.
Just need.
Yeah. We'll have some empty ones for you.
And it most definitely need to be
I'll
in
put some flowers in it and
In
sell it
the,
to you for $1.
NRG and Toyota Center
for sure.
and
Come on, man. You right here with me.
the Naked Roof baseballs and the Minute Maid Park. It's not Minute Maid
No,
Park.
it's
Daikin.
Daikin,
Yeah.
Not the Naked Roof.
Yeah.
I like that name better than the Minute Maid. The Naked Roof
Naked
Baseball. That's dope.
Naked roof.
Put that in your suggestion box.
Naked roof baseball.
All our stadiums got naked roofs.
Yeah.
I mean, the football and the baseball.
The Naked Roof Baseball Arena and the Naked Roof Football Arena.
Drop and draws. Got the drop and draws.
We're known for our strip clubs. Drop the top.
Yeah. Open up.
I like my beat down low and my top like that.
Every time they open the roof, they should play that song.
Yes. Yeah. That's GC and T.I., right?
Yeah.
And your boy, just
Rainforest.
Cash Money,
Yeah.
BG.
GG.
Yeah, BG got a verse on there.
Yeah. So I feel like you're welcome, guys. Do it for every city that got a naked roof.
Yeah, when you open the roof,
I just made your money.
I let my roof.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
What was it though that in
Thank you. You're welcome, T.I.
Yeah.
it was the early 2000s though that they when they lost to the Red Sox or something like that when they have a baseball, they got a lot of whatchamacallit, superstitions, and so they wouldn't open the roof or close the roof, and people were saying, I don't know. So they said it was like a superstition. When they closed the roof, they lost, but when they had it open, they were winning, or something like that. So could be driving people nuts in that. But anyways, going back to my point, every stadium here in Houston, Texas, as far as I'm concerned, should have Space City vodka.
Cool. So make it happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Believe me. I'm trying to. Tell them to call me.
Real quick. Okay. Real quick, I just got a text. So, do you guys remember that thing I got my mom for her back? But it was like a back massage.
Yeah.
Strap it around.
I got one.
Yeah, after I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After she showed me.
Yeah. So I told everybody about it who's had any type of back stuff happening to them, and Gangsta got one. She loves it, and my girl Emily, she had back issues and loves it. And apparently her dad fell and hurt his back.
You need to buy mine?
You don't use it?
No.
I got one so many.
She said he hurt it really bad, and she gave him hers.
I could spare her.
And he absolutely loves it, so thank you. And I said, oh, well, tell him my black ass told you. You know him, Blake.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I get where you're getting at.
Her dad's not a fan.
Yeah. I get where you're getting at.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm happy that I think this will work for my mom. Has helped a lot of people.
So,
Appreciate it.
you said you got a lot of contraptions for your back. You got one of those ones that you put your arms in it like that, strap your legs in it.
I didn't say I had contraptions for my back.
Oh.
I just said contraptions.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I was
the contraption.
But I got one that you put your
We
arms
were
in.
doing just one.
You put the thing that like give you massage the traps. You put your arms in like that.
The trapezoids.
The knee, the shoulder blade. That is the truth. Yeah. But that's on there. I got you put your body parts in.
What kind of contraption were you in? Were you on Bissonnette? And you saw that contraption?
Nah,
Yeah.
I just saw liquor store.
Oh, that's all you saw on Bissonnette? That's weird.
How influential has your upbringing been in shaping your view of family and relationships?
It's the utmost importance to me.
Chit Chat.
It's the utmost importance to me. I have a very big family, which you wouldn't know because I only talk about some of them. Yeah, I learned in life, to read people and know that blood isn't always blood. And watch what people say and how they act. And I think that helps me in friendships and business and all kinds of things.
And your upbringing gave you that?
Yep, definitely. Absolutely. Yep. And thank God I had some very powerful, in my opinion, obviously it's just mine, women who didn't rely on men. They wanted the men that they were with, but were okay with being like, no, not me. I think I've said this on here before. I watched my granny. I know my grandfather was like the love of her life, and she said absolutely the fuck not, and never dealt with that again. And then they were best friends till they died, literally within a year of each other. So yeah, I think my upbringing definitely told me how to be responsible, told me how to clean, how to maintain a house, not for anybody, but just to maintain it, all kinds of things. Watch my mom work, go overnights. Yeah, I think so. Taught me not to take no fucking disrespect from some badass kids. all kinds of things. There you go. You guys?
Yeah, I think I think this is a yes for everybody, but how influential has your upbringing been? How influential? My upbringing was very influential to how I view my family, of course, and relationships. I mean, because those are the first relationships that you have to manage, the relationship with your family during your upbringing, and whether good or bad, you're gonna be influenced by them. They're gonna influence you to do. Well, I ain't gonna do this shit because I remember when I was a kid, this the way shit was, or I'm gonna do it like this because when I was a kid, when I was coming up, this worked. You know what I'm saying? So, very, very influential. Maybe too influential in some areas. So. But I'm alone. I do my own thing, so I do gotta give them some credit. My upbringing has influenced me a lot, and mostly in ways where if I see glimpses of my upbringing in my life, I get frustrated. Gotta change some shit. That's looking real familiar.
On that plate. Yeah. So I remember when I was very young, I always had manners, but I was a wild child, and so on and so forth. And just like growing up, I saw my brother was literally able to get away with murder. I hate to say it like that. He used to take me around when when they babysitted me, quote unquote. And I was like, this is,
So it influenced.
influencing, like trying to put me in his thought of lifestyle, which made no sense, and I just saw things that I thought were like disgusting, like in deep in my soul. You know what I mean?
So it influences you now.
Yeah, like I didn't want to be like him, but I was like forced to be like him while I was hanging out with
See,
him.
this is what therapy is important. Because that's
What do you mean?
You don't have to tell
I'm
the deeps. And
Well,
it's
I'm saying, no, you're asking him. Tell
That's
me
how influential
how
has your upbringing
and I
been.
just said
your
that.
upbringing, but you're talking about one person.
It's
Okay.
shaping
Well,
your
that's my
family
point. There's a
relationship.
lot of people that influenced me certain ways, but I always adapted to how I interacted with them and stuff like that. Like I blamed for everything he did, yada yada, and I was always, I had to, all right, well, I guess that's it. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
So the answer is yes for everyone.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's a yes answer for the world.
Should be. It should be.
Yeah.
Unless you just don't care about
Unless you're a robot and you ain't have no
Or
upbringing.
Trump.
I don't know. What is that supposed to be?
When I said or Trump.
Oh, no, I meant
Oh.
going further into it as far as growing up and having a psychological damage on just don't be him, and I already know not to be that person, and
Yeah.
influence my life to do this, and I'm sitting
I
there
know
learning
what you're
about
talking about, like one
this
specific
thing,
person.
but
I could
then
have been
I
like
know
my
that's not real.
uncle such and such made me hate fucking preachers. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's that's.
I didn't know
It was an in general question.
Yeah.
That's why therapy is important, because you have issues with particular people, which I'm sure we all do.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the question. It wasn't a deep dive into
No, I was drug in the
a
shit.
particular
That's what I was
person. Okay, and you feel like you were drug into something. My God.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the question,
I knew I was.
the question not asking you to define your upbringing. It just asks how influential your upbringing was in regards to shaping your view of family and relationships right now and today. It's not asking you to define your
I guess
upbringing.
I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
That's how I did.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Influence.
Never
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but I don't.
It ain't sad. I don't trust nobody either.
I do.
I mean, my upbringing ain't got nothing to do with me not trusting people. It's just decisions I made in life, circles I decided to run with, and just made me. But the upbringing at home would have kept me away from that type of shit. But I, on my own, made decisions to do certain things, and those certain things led me not to trust nobody. So I can't blame that on my upbringing, because I went against my upbringing.
See, my home life, I didn't trust them because they let that happen to me.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Most abuse, not to call you abuse, but
I am.
That's how.
I'm just saying.
Most people that deal with
they initiated this at home for them knowing I'm dealing with this cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people that deal with some type of most people that deal with certain type of abuse
the level
don't trust the adults or the people that have
that actually have their back and stuff, and then they fuck those up. Yeah.
Because
your parents wonder why you have guns on your bed.
You see? Do you guys see? If you're not watching, do you hear why therapy is so important? Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
I learned that's a young kid.
What do you guys feel about people who just rewrite history and how they see things?
Rewrite as far as what?
Like
specifically?
Like in life, if you're telling a story and you're listening to someone tell a story and you're like, that's not true.
oh yeah, that's good.
That's
if you don't
not true.
If you don't
And there's
remember it
like
afterwards,
substantial facts to back it up, and they rewrite history to, I don't know if it's either to talk or to
put them in
make
a better
themselves
light.
look better. What the fuck is that? Like,
what do you mean?
everybody
Like
grows.
Facebook?
Everybody, no, not Facebook,
Oh.
just in general.
Facebook.
Everybody grows. So, like, it's like, okay, let's say you were emotionally abusive to somebody in the past, or physically abusive to somebody in the past. But then you've grown, and you realize, well, that doesn't sound as cute. So let me rewrite it to the new people that I know.
That's
Or
bullshit.
it's yeah. I've kind of, I haven't even told either of you. Like, I was thinking about something, and I was like, oh, that's why that person disappeared, or oh, that's why that person has so much animosity, because they need to rewrite history. And you know, nobody's fucking perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. But owning your shit makes you a little bit closer to it. Like, owning it. Just tell the fucking truth. Just tell the fucking truth. It's just tell the fucking truth.
Yeah.
And it shows more about your growth. Now, if you were on the Epstein files, I don't give a fuck about that. That's different. I'm talking about just in real life. Like, yeah. No.
Talk to him.
Bothers the fucking shit out of me. You know.
Yeah, that's some real shit right there though. Because sometimes they may not be, so say if I done something to somebody and I made them feel a certain way, but I don't feel that same way. What I done made them feel a certain way, but I don't feel that way about what I've done. So they may tell the story different based off of what I've done, how it made them feel. So when I get a story told back to me, I'll be like, that's not true. But it's their truth. You know what I'm saying? And until I look at what I did and how what I did could have really impacted them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I probably did make them feel like that, you know, and then I'm sorry and
Yeah.
blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And I see it in a different light because I'm just looking at how my actions made me feel. You know what I'm saying? They not really rewriting the past. They just telling it based off of how the action made them feel.
Which I totally get. Everybody's emotions and things are different. I'm talking about things that are factual,
Yeah.
that there's printed receipts.
Yeah.
There's things, you know, at least in our age, I mean, there's emails, there's text messages,
Yeah, like he was.
instant messages, you know,
Yeah.
AOL
Yeah.
instant messages. There's medical records.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things, like, there's no reason to lie about. There's certain things you just don't lie about, and there's no reason to
The
lie
doctors
about
know back in the day, yeah, you took off because you had a call. Okay.
it. You know,
Bring a doctor's note, whatever.
yeah, it's stupid, and it's not progressive to make it even progress.
Yeah.
Whether it's a friendship, relationship, your family, none of those things.
You know, to be honest with you, this conversation a little bit like depressing in a way to me because it's like, in a way, y'all are saying just fucking fuck it, don't say shit to nobody as far as how I'm reading.
See, that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because we having this conversation,
Yeah.
and from where I'm standing,
It's like, no,
that's not what I meant by what I'm saying. But you
I
hear
didn't
and
that's
receive
what I
it.
meant.
You hear and receive it how you hear and receive it based off of things you going through and things you went through. But all I said was, say I slap you in the mouth, pow, and I get a joy out of it. I laugh, that was funny. So I go tell everybody, man, I slapped the shit out that dude. That shit was so funny, ha ha. But then you got the pistols under your bed and you want to kill all black people. You know what I'm saying? No, just listen. And they ask you why, because he slapped the shit out of me, and I was just trying to be his friend. I made you feel a certain way by slapping the shit out of you. I thought it was funny. I was getting joy out of it. You know, it was humorous to me, but I made you feel a certain way. So, and they say, Mike, man, Tequila, you turned him into this type of person when you slapped the shit out of him. Like, how the hell I turn him into this type of person? That shit was funny as fuck. But you received it, and it made you feel a certain way. So when they say, well, the dude wanted to be your friend, you know what I'm saying? He thought that was cool, and you slapped the shit out of him just to get laughs and giggles. And me being a good person, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. You know, I'm wrong for that. And I may want to even hunt you down and apologize to you and shit because of the wrong, and I put you in a bad place and made you do shit that fucked your life up. That's what I was saying.
And he didn't even say it how I said it.
I said it different.
I was talking. Right, no, but what
So
I'm saying.
perspective.
Right,
No,
but
she
you
said
said,
something that's hard to
I
get.
said something different, but you said, listening to y'all makes me not want to talk. And to me, that's a fucking red flag. Because I'm like, what you mean? You be rewriting history? Like, that had nothing, we were just talking. He had a whole different perspective than I did.
She said Johnny went to jail in 1946 for jaywalking.
Yeah,
And
and he wrote me the letters,
Yeah.
and here's the records.
But when Johnny gonna say, no, I went
I
to
ain't
jail.
never went
'Cause
to jail.
I went to jail because I slapped the shit out of this white boy.
Oh, God.
And I slapped him. But Johnny, why you rewriting history? Because right here we
Johnny,
jaywalking.
Johnny bailed you out. Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny,
Here's a slap back.
Anybody who's known me since I was probably 10 years old, I'll say 10. And
God damn, we coming up with so many scenarios.
Yeah, this is not when, like, there was the internet and all these things. Everybody knows I don't forget shit. And now that you can keep record, good luck, because I will do a deep dive. I'm like an FBI agent with a moral compass. So don't say stupid shit, especially on my name or behind my back or about me or my family, because I'm gonna check you on it every time. Period. Period, sis.
So, you got something to tell about?
No, I was laughing, still at myself about Johnny who bailed me out. Johnny, I ain't coming up to Johnny.
Johnny Hill.
So how exactly have you been handling failure? Do you need to change your outlook?
Yes, multiple times. I'll explain why. Because believe me, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna figure out something. I'm gonna figure it out something. Whether it be crazy ideas or whatever it may be, and whether everybody disagrees or agrees, I'm going to go into that battle and see if I'm going in as a crazy person, thinking I'm doing this. I just don't go one angle, hit, boom,
What
boom,
was
boom,
the
boom.
question? I'm sorry, because this went. Sorry.
How exactly have you been handling failure?
How have you been handling failure?
Do you need to change your outlook?
Yes, again,
How have you handled failure?
because I'm trying to figure out where to go. Do I need to go here? Because in my mind, I'm thinking if I get one big shot, which I had in the past with other things, it will be great. And then I can flood with the little stuff here and there.
Is there anything you need to change about how you handle failure?
Oh, anything I need to change about how?
Yeah, so the question is, how exactly have you been handling failure?
Yeah, because we're not telling what you failed at.
Yeah.
You're just saying, I'm doing this.
No, that's what I'm saying. How do I handle failure is think about something else I need to excel at.
Do you need to change your outlook?
No, because I'm trying
That's the answer.
I'm trying to figure out
it works.
how to do other things. whether it be whatever I need to do. That's it. That's just like whatever I need to do, I'll do it. I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you.
You can't explain it because it's vague about what you feel like failure is. Yeah, that's all.
We don't know what your failures are.
Yeah, and the audience doesn't know what your failure is.
Yeah.
And you're kind of talking about Space City Vodka, like that's what it sounds like.
No, I'm saying, okay, failure is, you always get disappointed.
We know what your failure is.
Yeah,
when you handle it. We know what failure is.
When you go into a store and you're like kind of disappointed, but then you should like have an outlook like, okay, it's kind of like that brand we talked about from the beginning. I got shut down on that brand before, but then I continued to push it in certain markets. We had another brand.
Okay, so what about failure just in general? Like, not just work. Look, failure in life. Have you failed at something in life and you should feel like you should change something in life? It's not just work.
Yeah, no,
people have failures, period.
Not getting almost burned to death. There you go. I failed at that.
Okay.
What you want to burn?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you have an answer for that? Because I got one.
How I handle failure, I look at it. And I personalize it and see where I could have done better, see what I done wrong, and then try to fix those things. But if I can't come up with a conclusion where I played a part in the failure, even I have mentors and stuff that I talk to, people that I talk to that I trust, they don't see that I played a role in it. It's just something that failed and you was a part of it. I mean, you can't do nothing but pick up the pieces and keep going. So I don't say I need to change my outlook, because my outlook on failure is it's not a real failure unless I let it make it stop me. You know what I'm saying? I let it stop me from moving forward. I learn what I can learn from it, and I keep on going. So I don't think I need to change my outlook. But we all deal with failures, but
I don't fail.
I ain't say I fail, I just say we all deal with them. But I do look at them and I'm a self-evaluator. I always look at my role in the situation and how could I have done better in the situation to edify it instead of bringing it down. Sometimes you just bring shit down. Sometimes you make bad decisions and it cause shit to fail. And in those situations, you want it to be brought to you that, man, Tequila, if you wouldn't have did this or you wouldn't have did that, we'd still be rocking and rolling right now. But since you did this and you did that, this shit didn't succeed. So moving forward, you're going to have to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? I need those hard conversations. I don't mind having those hard conversations if I cause it not to succeed. So I'm always looking at myself, because I don't want those hard conversations, but if I am the catalyst, I need those hard conversations. So I like to surround myself with people who don't mind having those conversations with me, regardless of what my title is and regardless of what their title is. I need that conversation. Dude, you fucked up right here. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do this, but you did that, and this happened.
And not feel attacked.
Yeah, not feel attacked. Yeah, it's we call it in business. It's this, not to give these people a shout out. It's this. It's called afterburn. It's these air.
Afterburn.
Yeah, so because it's these Air Force pilots. These airport, there's these pilots, fighter plane pilots from the Air Force, and they got out the military and they put the stuff together that they use to fly airplanes, and they share with businesses. You know how you can implement this practice into your business and be successful. And one of the things, the tools they give you is this meeting. It's called nameless and rankless. So you put your plan together, everybody know they roll in a plan, and then after the plan is executed, you have a debrief and talk about your weaknesses, your strengths, if the plan succeeded or whatever. And sometimes you gotta call that meeting, you gotta say this one's gonna be nameless and rankless. And the reason you call it nameless and rankless because it could be the CEO or it could be a lot of brass in the meeting. But in this meeting, that brass don't mean shit. Because if you fucked up, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be able to tell you that you fucked up. So we call it nameless and rankless. This is nameless and rankless debrief. You know, this was the plan. If everybody would have done their role, we would have succeeded. But you told Johnny not to do this, and then Johnny didn't do this. This shit happened. Next time you stay in your place and know your role, you shut the fuck up. But you don't say it like that. But you know.
I do.
Yeah. They say it like that too, but I just don't talk like that.
Okay. Okay. For me, I was joking earlier. It was I don't feel. I don't put these. I feel like I failed myself maybe 3 times in my old age. Failed myself.
Married.
What?
No, go ahead.
It's a
That was a
microphone.
joke.
Everybody heard
I
it.
know, it was a joke.
Cool. Thank you for the world to hear. I guess he thinks I failed myself by marrying him. Anywho, failure to me is and maybe this is my upbringing, is disappointing people I care about, that I know care about me. It's just instilled in me. Like, once I say I love you, once I say I care about you, and I've let you down, that's a failure to me. And I worry more about that than the things that I feel like I've failed myself. Should that change? Maybe. I don't know. What's more important? I have no clue what's more important. But I don't ever sit around going, you fucking failed, you fucking failed, you fucking failed. I just take it on up, you know. Look at what I mean, if you've been here this whole time on these episodes, my plans didn't go at all like I thought. And I'm just the happiest I've been, so now I don't, sorry. Failures, who says that failure's not an option for me? Like, I don't know. Would I have done things differently? Absolutely. But do I feel like I failed? No. I feel like this was the plan of my life. Gotta roll with it. And hopefully not hurt, upset, disappoint the people I care about, which is a very small circle, so that's how I feel. Are we ready for our segment now?
What would you do differently if you knew no one would judge or criticize you?
Tell people to fuck off more than I do.
If somebody would criticize me?
Judge or criticize you?
Judge or criticize me?
Yeah.
I would look at the person who told me, you're really pretty for a black girl, and go, you're fucking racist. That, stuff like that.
That's like this book I'm reading.
Speaking of that wasn't.
No, answer the question.
I will.
No, just answer the
I am.
Because I have to go to the restroom.
I am.
And we have other things.
So, if nobody would judge or criticize me, I'd be like, I would literally tell somebody, like, I would constantly call people, like, stupid. Like, why wouldn't you do this?
You would call more people stupid.
Like, yeah, why would you do that or do this or vice versa? So I could go with driving multiple situations.
That's the answer. You would call more people stupid.
No, I do in the car. They don't hear me.
Okay, you?
What would I do differently if you knew no? So I want to say, and it's probably a bullshit answer, you know what I'm saying? I want to say that I don't care about people judging me or criticizing
I was
me.
just judging you by saying it was a bullshit. But you don't care, go
But yeah, but we all care somewhat, you know, what people think and about criticism. I don't know, you know, I try to walk that walk where I don't give a shit. But if you try to walk a walk where you don't give a shit, you give a shit. But I pretty much do what I like and what makes me feel comfortable. I don't know. I guess I'll match my socks up better with my outfit.
I mean, you should.
I don't care about matching my socks. If I like the socks, I just put them on.
Yeah.
Same way with my tops and everything. If my shoes, if I like the shoes, I just put them on. I don't care if they match. You know what I'm saying? I just try to. I feel like I make them look good,
Yeah.
regardless of what I wear them with. So. But that's superficial.
You know, and I'm right. Yeah. I still love you. I'm a matcher. So.
You know, but when
He might have a Tyrannosaurus Rex sock on one foot and a Lego sock on the left foot.
but I
Don't
think
judge him.
no, I'm matching stuff. If they sold like that as a pair, yeah. But I ain't gonna mismatch the pair. But I'm not thinking about at the pearly gates during the judgment, and you know,
What are those?
God asked me. The only person I think about is my mom. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could treat my mom better. I think I treat her good, but I guess
Therapy.
no, it's just honest. I'm therapized, or whatever the jargon is. They probably got a whole book of jargon that people
ain't
go
no
to therapy
jargon.
know.
It ain't no
that
jargon.
I don't know because I don't go to therapy, but
You should.
criticize. Yeah, and maybe if I'm asked, it may be some questions. Why did you not do this? But why did you think this about your mother? Yeah, something like that. So, I don't
You guys
know,
have
but
y'all have mommy issues.
I don't have mommy issues.
You do.
I really don't.
Okay.
I have issues, but
I have issues too. I have issues. I don't need to be one. I actively do therapy because I have issues too. They're not mommy or daddy, but I have issues.
yeah, I would label my issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Anyway, can we get to our next segment?
I laugh shit out.
Or I'm not going to be able to
And
do
then we're
that.
gonna get to our third segment of the evening where we tell you 3,000 things about us using that magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening's on the girl. She's gonna open the book and randomly select a question and ask you.
1390. Who told you the best stories when you were a kid? $1,390. Who told you the best stories when you were a kid? I'm gonna keep it light because this whole therapy thing has gotten. I would go deep dive, Grammy. R.L. Stein. Thank you for Dream Street and Fear Street. The books. I loved them. Still love them. Still read them sometimes. Those were some damn good books. So thank you, R.L. Stein and Stephen King.
Who told me some great stories? Damn, what's my dude's name? Saturday Night Live. And Benny Hill. Yeah.
Figured it out.
Alright, we're going with books. I'm gonna say
We don't have to go with books.
scary stories in the Bible. Those scary stories though. We're going with those type. Scary stories, the one that the Chihuahua one always got me. When they brought the dog home and from Mexico, they thought they got a little Chihuahua.
Okay, that was the best story you heard?
No, I'm saying scary stories in general. Just at my age, I used to love it because Halloween
Okay, Cognac's mother wanted a phone call. And we can keep doing this, not doing this, up to y'all. Hello. Mama. Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl.
And how are you three doing tonight?
We're doing good.
I'm doing good.
How are you doing? She asked how you're doing.
I'm on here.
Everybody's okay. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Okay. Doing good in the snowy hills?
Oh, well, it's like 70 degrees.
For what, 5 more minutes?
Yes,
No.
and then it'll go down into the 40s.
Oh, God. Ooh. All right. Are you ready for a question?
It's good weather for Papa to take all his leather out and drive his Harley like I used to do.
Not the leather in the Harley.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Good times.
really.
Good
Can't
times.
even find the Harley. It's buried in boxes.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
Second year.
Let's, she's going to put his Harley on Poshmark. All right. Are you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
1390. Who told you the best stories when you were a kid?
My grandfather, Pepe.
Okay. Any elaboration?
Yeah,
Or
what
just
do you
that? No.
No, he really used to tell good stories. He was managing the warehouse of my dad for the grocery store, and he was a trickster. So he'd come up and tell us how he would put Camembert in the drivers who'd be making deliveries in the hood of their cars, or put jelly in their steering wheels so they'd get all sticky when they were unloading. So he was a prankster, and he used to tell good stories.
Oh, I never knew that.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well,
So when
Cognac says he never knew that. Well, you guys can talk about it later.
no, I'm gonna ask about the other part of the end of that. So
You can talk to her about that after.
Yeah, I know.
That is funny though. I like a good prankster story, but not pranks on me. All right. Well, thank you
And
for
now I
sharing.
have a question for you.
For who?
Do you know that stone crabs are sustainably, you can eat their little legs, not their legs, the claws, and they rip them off and they throw them back into the ocean and then grow them back?
Yeah, I did know that. They're like worms.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, here's a fun fact, and then I'll leave you to go. Do you know how female lobsters attract male lobsters?
They do what to male lobsters? Sorry, there's a spider here. Just
You
kidding.
know,
I'm trying
attract
to.
Oh. Females attract male spiders?
Not spiders, lobsters.
Oh,
Got it.
they attract female lobsters attract male lobsters.
Male lobsters. You know how they get them to say, "Come on, big boy"?
I don't know, shake their ass?
Pee on them. They pee on their heads.
Oh, well, okay, so there are Kelly lobsters. Okay, got it.
I mean, do they do them when they're like infants?
I mean, they're in the water. Maybe it doesn't smell as bad as on land. Maybe that makes sense. Well, thank you for the fun facts.
There you go.
All right, we're about to log off. Thank you. You
You too.
too.
Have a
We
good
love
one.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
My,
Did y'all listen, guys? I was trying to have this conversation. Y'all saw Tequila jump all over this way. This way was like this big.
I ain't seen no sweat.
like a little brown.
And then he made it a big deal. It was
I
literally
didn't
like
make a
it
big
literally
deal.
looked
I
like
said it was
it literally
spider.
looked like a crumb, you guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I just said, hey, there's a
Don't worry. The woman over here handled her business and didn't move and kept the interview going. All right, I love you guys so much. We all love you. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week.
That's to be short. Sorry. Go ahead.
Good night. Mwah. Bye. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, move. I really do.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.